Hello, hello, hello ladies, it's Fiona Robertson here and I am a body whisperer and I am here to help you renew your body. That's what I do. Today I'm talking about you never know how much weight you're carrying until you let it go, and I'm talking about emotional weight. And I know that many ladies who follow me are women who want to win with their weight, and they're looking for ways to lose weight because, to be perfectly honest, they've tried the diets, they've tried the exercise, all the gyms and all the regimes, and they've restricted themselves to the inch of being able to sustain themselves with the amount of food that they're eating, and they're not happy, their metabolism goes down and they're really, really stressed out. So the fact that I know that you actually we all start with really, really good intentions. We wake up on that Monday morning, we want to start the diet, we say, right, this is our goal, this is by when we want to lose the weight, and this is what we want to do, and this is how we're going to go about it. And there's just 1,000, 100, whatever, how many bloody good reasons out there why we just don't come up to scratch, why we're not able to carry on doing that, why we just allow ourselves to stop, why we fall short of what we're actually doing. So the interesting thing to find out is, and I'm going to ask you this question here, is what does it mean for you to actually lose the weight? Now, I don't just talk about nutrition and I don't just talk about movement. I talk about the energetic side to weight loss. I talk about the reasons that you want to actually lose weight in the first place, the emotional side of weight, which is what we're talking about here, and the mental side to your weight as well. So what does it mean for you if you actually want to lose weight? So the easiest way for me to describe this is actually letting you know what it feels like for me. So for me, when I wanted to lose weight, I just said I wanted to lose weight. I didn't have any understanding what was going on behind the scenes. So for me, when I understood, it's like, okay, what do I want when I lose weight? What would it feel like when I lose weight? God, I can wear whatever I want. That feels fabulous. I can wear all the dresses that I want to wear. I can look at something and go, I can wear that, I can wear that, and I can wear that. And it just felt absolutely brilliant to think that I could be wearing dresses and feel really, really as attractive as I wanted to feel in the clothes that I wanted to wear. And the possibility to be able to go out and be seen and not constantly having to worry about how I felt in my body or in the clothes that I was in, and wanting to sort of cover up and hold up and back up against the wall and be a wallflower. I wanted to be able to be comfortable to take exercise, and for me exercise isn't running in a gym or something like that. I mean, it's like hiking on a mountain, it's going for walks, it's not getting out of breath, it's being quite fit, it's being able to do kayaking, and it's being able to really enjoy what it feels like to be in my body. Like I did when I was a girl, I felt completely free, didn't have any thoughts or worries about my body. These are all things that came in later with like the diet mentality and everything else. The other big reason I really wanted to sort of get my body back was because I really wanted to attract in male attention. But I realised that a lot of that I didn't actually want. So I was kind of like in this sway mode that I wanted male attention. I wanted to feel secure enough in myself that I was attracting the male attention that I wanted. But if I didn't get that attention, it was okay. And if I got the attention I didn't want, I was okay. I was capable of being strong and standing up for myself with that kind of male attention, even if I didn't want it. And really, I wanted to be able to feel that I was adored, appreciated, and that my body could just totally relax as a woman. And I could just trust myself to experience what love felt like, and actually no holes barred, I would just let myself be loved and give love. Now that for me was completely different. I'd always been very controlling, so I had to be very secure in my body to allow me to do that. And I thought originally it was just to do with how I looked, but it's a huge part of how I felt. I really had to feel very, very secure in my body and know myself really, really well. So have you felt that there might be something else going on behind the scenes that isn't allowing your body to lose weight? You can't lose emotional weight with a diet. You can't lose mental torture, torment, and all the storms that go on in your head through a diet. That's just not going to work. So what's the emotional weight that you are still carrying around with you that's not allowing you to lose the weight that you want to lose? So you have to know that there's so much more going on here behind the scenes, and there's nothing more responsive to your thoughts and your feelings than your body. Your body is a complete mirror of your thoughts and your feelings and how secure you feel in your own body. So despite your greatest efforts, and you know that you've made fantastic promises to yourself that you're going to stay on track and you're going to reach a goal and you know what you want to look like, but you just get screwed up in all this emotional turmoil. I know there's overthinking and you're totally and utterly blooming exhausted by the end of the day, and you just think, do you know what, I deserve a treat. I've had a shit day and I really, really want to have a treat. And yes, you do deserve that treat. Absolutely. We all need treats. You know that you sabotage yourself. You know that you sabotage your biggest effort, and you know that you are stressed. But what are you going to do about that, really? You know, this is your life. This is the life that you lead day in and day out. And unless you get a goddamn miracle, it's going to bring you the best PA ever, and somebody who's going to organise your family and organise your business and, you know, be your best cook and go and buy great clothes for you and do the laundry and all the rest of it, it's actually up to you. Unless you get a goddamn miracle and all these people arrive for you and they're able to do the things you want the way you want them to be done, then you're the one who's going to have to do those things. So what now? Really, what now? You still want to lose weight. You're beginning to understand, maybe there's other reasons why I'm not losing the weight. Maybe there's other reasons that are actually sabotaging me from actually being able to stick to these diets. Maybe there's a message here. Maybe there's a reason. And that's why I'm the body whisperer, because I'm going to help you find out what's going on behind the scenes so that you can actually find out what the messages are and what is actually triggering you. So you know what to do. You think you know what to do, because in the past it's always been to do with diet and exercise. But you know that you're going to need some help really to get through the emotional stuff of it, and that's the thing that really you don't want to have to deal with, because it seems too painful for you, too hard, too difficult, and you still want to lose the weight, but you don't want to have to do that bit with it. What about if that bit was actually really made really simple for you? And what about if you could feel, oh God, I just feel so relaxed in my body when you let go of all the emotional weight that you're carrying, how relaxed you can feel in your body. You can just feel so less stressed about everything because you're not being triggered left, right and centre. And you're not getting all confused and getting your knickers all in a twist about something that doesn't seem very important, but to you it's just driving you nuts, but you've got no idea why. And then at the end of the day, you're plunging into the crisp packet or plunging into the cupboard looking for something to satisfy you, because really at the end of the day, you just have not had any satisfaction whatsoever. So you still want to lose weight, and you're beginning to understand that your body's responding to your thoughts and your feelings. And you just have to know quite how accurate that is, because what you think about, you get. But what you feel is really the magnet of what you're actually getting, and your body is very responsive to what you're feeling. So what could you do instead? Who would you be instead? And who's the woman that you can imagine yourself being when you've cleared up all the emotional stuff and you've cleared up all the mental stuff, and you're just working through everything, and you could have you'd like to go from here to here and not have to do any of the middle stuff. And who is that woman? What kind of energy does she carry? What kind of clothes does she wear? How does she walk? How does she talk? Who is that woman that is just, oh my God, she's amazing. She walks into a room and she draws attention to her. She's just a fantastic woman. you know, this woman who can sort of move through her day the way that just like holds you in awe, and she wrangles up everything that really needs to be done. Organised, she's done it. So would finding out your triggers, finding out what is actually triggering you to break all your rules and promises to yourself. You've made a contract with yourself to do a diet, get to a certain weight, to reach it by a certain date. It could be like a wedding or something like that, but you're just not able to do it. And find out what's really, really stressing you. And it could be current things that are going on for you, but it could be stuff that you've inherited. It could be just crap that you've inherited from previous generations of women. You know, let's get rid of that. And because the stress is different for you than it would be for your mum or for your best friend. The stress that you're carrying is very different to theirs. And that's why emotionally there isn't a one-size-fits-all diet, because it just doesn't work like that. That's why it doesn't work for other people, what you do, and it doesn't work for you, what other people do. So this would be a huge step forward, to find out what your actual triggers are that sort of get you into the glass of wine or the packet of the crisps or the biscuits. And what if you could actually know how to reduce your own stress in an instant? How if you knew in whatever situation you were and you felt uncomfortable that you could actually just reduce your stress and just have that great relaxed feeling in your body? Wouldn't that be a huge step forward? And not be sort of controlled and adversely affected by your emotions that just seem to be all over the place. And if you could actually see and be aware of what was running in your unconscious, in your subconscious, wouldn't you be more aware and more wanting to reduce your stress at those particular times as well? So this is what I'm offering, and it's called a body scan. And it allows me to connect with you for 20 minutes and give you a very clear read back of what's going on in your body, what's going on in your undercurrent. And that's why it's called a body scan. It's free, it's 20 minutes, and I'm only going to be doing these, if you book for the next 24 hours, I'm going to be able to do this for you for free. And so you can book yourself in on the link that I give you, and you'll be able to find those things out. You'll be able to find out what's triggering your stress. You'll be able to find out how to reduce your stress, and you'll be able to find out what's running in your undercurrent, what's actually shaping you on a molecular structure right now. So book yourself in right now, come along and meet me, and then we can just have a chat about what's going on and how you can actually reshape your body and understand the weight that you're carrying emotionally. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.